Damn, and what does he want now? Asked the annoying King Vegeta. King Vegeta would leave there to meet Frieza. He was really furious, since every wisset of Frieza was a problem. King Vegeta, what a pleasure to see you, said Frieza with a proud look. Great Frieza, it is an honor to receive you in my humble planet, said King Vegeta, making a reverence. I came here to solve some accounting problems, said Frieza. According to the numbers of my agents, the planet Vegeta receives more resources than normal. I don't understand what you're talking about, said King Vegeta, terrified, since his experiments required more costs than normal. Oh, I see that it has not been clear, said Frieza. You are using the triple of money you truly declare. Damn, King Vegeta thought. And that costs me an eye in the face, said Frieza, furious. Frieza would move his hand agilely, causing a cut in the eye to King Vegeta. I hope this makes him reflect, said Frieza. If I find out you're still stealing money, I'll destroy your whole planet. Frieza would leave there. All the Saiyans would be terrified. Damn it, I have to hurry everything, said King Vegeta. Minutes later, King Vegeta would be tended by his men by the wound in his eye. He should use a patch since he had lost his vision. Then he would hurry the experiment. He could not keep delaying it. You have to finish the experiment now, said King Vegeta, furious. Great King, we are still missing, said one of the scientists. Look at my eye. This was done by Frieza, said King Vegeta. Suspicion that we are stealing money. The financing of this project is impossible to cover. Finish this now, because otherwise the whole planet will disappear. I need 3 hours, said one of the scientists. For what? King Vegeta would ask. If we are going to cancel the project, at least I want to run the risk, said the scientist. Wait, what do you want to do? Asked another of the scientists. We have the whole subject. We are only working on his molecular structure, said the scientist. Maybe it sounds crazy, but if we wake him up now, he will die. If you give me 3 hours, I will make an agile DNA restructuring so that at least he can live. What do we gain by living? Asked King Vegeta. A hope that he is a formidable warrior, said the scientist. You have 3 hours, and I will stay here until you finish, said King Vegeta. All the scientists would put their hands to work to expedite the experiment. Arriving at 3 o'clock, King Vegeta would order to stop everything. After the last touches, they would wake Goku up once and for all. Ready, wake him up! Good, said King Vegeta. One moment, said the scientist when he arrived with a syringe. What is that? Asked King Vegeta. This is hope, said the scientist. That man would prick the syringe on a system of conducts that would supply the content to Goku's body. Goku's body would begin to move. The computer metrics would be altered. What's going on? Asked King Vegeta. It looks like he's waking up, said the scientist. King Vegeta's tracker would be activated. It would mark 2,000 fighting power. Damn it, it's not worth it. It has 500 more power than average, said King Vegeta. Then Goku's fighting power would go down until it reached 0, and Goku would not move. I think he died, said King Vegeta seriously. It can't be. He has to wake up, said the annoying scientist, and would kick the capsule that contained Goku. The tracker would be activated while Goku moved. It would raise his fighting power. 40,000, said King Vegeta, amazed. The radar would explode, not being able to take more measures. It can't be, said King Vegeta, amazed. Suddenly, the crystals of the capsule would crack and it would explode, letting Goku fall. Goku would start coughing, he would manage to breathe and open his eyes. Give him some clothes, said King Vegeta. I hope this works. All the scientists would attend Goku and would take care of dismantling that laboratory so Frieza would not suspect his inventions. Meanwhile, Frieza was on his ship meditating what to do with the planet Vegeta. "I'm sick of those Saiyans. I don't know if it's worth destroying them," said Frieza. "Remember that they represent 50% of the troops," said Berry Blue. "At least if you're going to destroy the planet, try to send some Saiyans that are worth a mission." "I don't know. To leave a couple alive, I prefer to kill them all. I don't want anyone to organize some kind of revenge or something like that," said Frieza. "Then keep them. After all, they are the most economical labor force thanks to being a lower race," said Berry Blue. "Yes, for now I will leave them alive. Maybe if there is another problem, just eliminate that stupid King Vegeta. I guess taking an eye out was more than enough," said Frieza. "By the way, the Special Forces Ginyu came to talk to you," said Berry Blue. "They say they have good news. Oh my God, I just hope they don't start with their ridiculous steps," said Frieza. "They are very embarrassed when they do those things." In the planet Vegeta would spend a few hours. Goku seemed to adapt. He could communicate normally and perform basic tasks such as walking, eating, and going to the bathroom. "How have you put him?" asked King Vegeta. "Bardock asked us to call him his son Kakarot," said one of the scientists. "Kakarot was not the child that died traveling to Earth?" asked King Vegeta. "Yes, that one. I think it is to honor him," said the scientist. "No way! That name will bring bad luck," said King Vegeta. "Call him Goku." "As you wish, sir," and went to talk to him. "Very well, you will be called Goku." "Yes, my name is Goku, and I am a Saiyan who was not created artificially," said Goku. "Yes, look, you don't have to say that part," said the scientist. "I just said that your name is Goku, and realized that you are a common and ordinary Saiyan." "Hi, I'm Goku, and I am a common current," said Goku. "Heavens, it seems that his neurons have not matured enough," the scientist thought. King Vegeta would go to see Goku. He needed to know how he was maturing. "Goku, it's a pleasure to see you," said King Vegeta. "Hi, my name is Goku, and I will just say that," said King Vegeta. "Yes, well..." King Vegeta would observe one of his scientists, and he would shrug his shoulders. "It was too much that he was alive," said the scientist. "At least he has his tail," said King Vegeta. "Get ready, Goku. Soon you will have a combat fight to test your skills." "What is a fight?" asked Goku, making King Vegeta angry. "I'll explain. Come with me," said the scientist. Goku would be instructed in what would be the fight. Luckily, he could learn fast, although he certainly had only a few hours of life. Bardock would arrive. He would observe Goku carefully. "Cardock," said Bardock, amazed. "Bardock, I'm sorry, his name is Goku," said one of the scientists. "But I asked to be called as my son," said Bardock, annoyed. "I tried to tell King Vegeta, but he did not accept. He said that name would bring bad luck for his fate," said the scientist.
"That damn idiot!" said Bardock, furious. "Bardock, don't be stupid. If King Vegeta hears you, he will kill you," said the scientist. "Try to control yourself and don't get us into more trouble. I just want to see how strong he is, and if it was worth investing so many resources in him," said Bardock. "After all, it is our hope to kill Frieza." "Bardock, are you ready?" asked Janae when he arrived. "Janae, yes, it seems so," said Bardock. "Holy heaven, it's just like you," said Janae when he saw him. "This is how Kakarot would look if that accident had not happened," said Bardock. "Honey, don't think about that. It was no one's fault," said Janae. "Yes, it was my fault," said Bardock, and left. What happens to him? Asked the scientist. Some time ago, Bardock believed that Frieza was going to destroy our planet, so he stole a transport capsule and put our sun inside, explained Janae. It turns out that the capsule suffered a mishap on the trip, and besides that, when Bardock found out that his rumor was false, he blamed Kakaro's death. He still doesn't get over it. Wow, I didn't know all the details. How sorry, said the scientist. Bardock would introduce himself to Goku. Hi, I'm Bardock, and I came with you to have a fight, said Bardock. Hi, I'm Goku, and I'll just say that, said Goku. Okay, said Bardock, confused. Be patient with him. He's in his first day of life, said the scientist. Very well, let's start with the fight, said Bardock. Bardock would get in a fighting position, but Goku wouldn't. Hey, what's going on with you? Asked Bardock. Get in a fighting position. Why? Asked Goku. Because we're going to fight, said Bardock. But that means killing us, said Goku. God, this is going to be harder than I thought, said Janae. I can't ask for much more. After all, the experiment was a failure at the end before, said Vegeta. Thank you for being alive. Come on, Goku. I'll have to attack you to measure your powers, so get ready, said Bardock. Bardock would throw himself at Goku. He would get to him with a punch, but he would dodge it. Hey, I don't like this, said Goku. What are you talking about? Asked Bardock. God, he's an idiot, said Vegeta. Goku, you have to defend yourself. You must learn to fight to exploit your skills, said Bardock. I'm sorry, but I don't like the idea of hurting other people, said Goku. Tell me it's not true, said Bardock, furious. Goku, attack Bardock. I order you, said Vegeta. No, I don't want to. You're a damn idiot, said Bardock. Bardock would attack Goku with everything, but all his attacks would be easily dodged. Goku would move from side to side in an extremely agile way. It can't be, said Bardock, surprised. Bardock would join his hands and throw a great ray of ki, but Goku would block it with a simple kick. Hey, this makes me uncomfortable. Let's do something else, said Goku. It can't be. This is a failure, screamed King Vegeta, furious with Goku. King Vegeta and Bardock were really furious with Goku, since although he was extremely strong, he had no intention of fighting. He didn't like hurting others at all. Goku would go to Bardock and Janae's house while she would take care of him. Hey, I guess you're hungry, said Janae. Wow, now that you say it, I'm starving, said Goku. Janae would serve food to Goku and he would eat like a beast. Janae would be impressed by Goku's great appetite. Wow, you really eat a lot, said Janae, amazed. You cook very well, said Goku. After a few minutes, he would finish eating. It would be really full. Wow, everything was so good, said Goku, happy. Janae would look at him with a special smile, and Goku would notice it. Is something wrong? Goku would ask. Oh no, you remind me of my son, said Janae. Really? And where is he? Goku would ask. He died when he was little, said Janae, dumbfounded. Oh, I'm so sorry, said Goku. Don't worry, it's not your fault, said Janae. Bardock would enter the house. He would see Goku and how Janae looked at him. Bardock would realize the situation. Janae, come here for a moment, please, Bardock would ask. Janae and Bardock would go out to talk. What's going on? Janae would ask. I understand that you like him because he looks like Kakaro, but please don't fall in love with him, said Bardock seriously. Hey, what do you mean by that? Janae would ask. He is not our son, and I don't know how long he'll be here. I don't want you to suffer another loss, said Bardock. Janae would slap Bardock, who would turn his face to one side. Have more respect. I'm going to fall in love with him as much as I want. Raditz never loved us, and he left forever. At least I'll give him the love I couldn't give Kakaro, said Janae. Is something wrong? Goku would ask when he arrives. No, nothing, said Bardock. Hey, Goku, I just ask you to be hidden. I don't want you to go out much. Why? Goku would ask. If it's because I'm an experiment, I promise not to say anything. I don't want you to be discovered, or otherwise Frieza will kill us. Not only you, but the whole planet, said Bardock. Oh, I think that would be wrong, Goku said. Right? Yes, Goku, that's right, said Bardock, somewhat tired. Oh my God, he's dumber than I thought, said Bardock. Goku would stay at Bardock and Janae's house while Frieza would order the Special Forces, Ginyu, to go out and investigate. He wanted to make sure that King Vegeta hadn't plotted something. I understand. We'll take care of it, said Captain Ginyu. You know what you have to do. Investigate everything you can. I don't care if you have to sacrifice some lives. Find out what they were doing with that money they were stealing from me so much, said Frieza. That way the Special Forces Ginyu would go out to planet Vegeta to carry out that investigation. They would go home by home asking questions, although they did it in a threatening way. They hurt the Saiyans and looted their things. Bardock and Janae would find out about their presence, so they would try to hide Goku. Goku, you already know what you have to do. Stay in your room and don't move until we tell you, said Janae. Okay, but then you give me food? I'm hungry, said Goku. Of course, don't worry, Janae smiled. Bardock would leave his home to see what the Special Forces Ginyu wanted, but they were quite unbearable. Come on, I told you I don't know anything, said Bardock. It's strange that you don't know anything. You are one of the strongest Saiyans on this planet, said Captain Ginyu. Also, everyone behaves as if they were afraid to speak, except you. I think he is hiding something, said Janae. Hey, shut up! I'm talking to your boss, said Bardock. Captain Ginyu would punch Bardock in the stomach, leaving him bent on the ground. Be careful how you refer to my men, said Captain Ginyu. Damn, said Bardock in pain. Look at him. He looks like he wants to play, said Rickham.
Said Kurdo. Damn, I hear my mouth, said Bardock. The Special Forces Ginyu would surround Bardock while the other Saiyans watched, terrified. How are we going to make you talk? Asked Captain Ginyu. King Vegeta would arrive when he was warned of their presence. Hey, I remind you that I am the king of this planet. If you have to talk to someone, you will do it with me, said King Vegeta. Look, better get lost if you don't want us to humiliate you, said Captain Ginyu. Bardock? Ginny would call worried to see that her husband was in trouble. Ginny, go home, said Bardock. Shut up. All that is yours, said Captain Ginyu. Hey, don't even think about it, said Bardock, furious. Captain Ginyu would take Ginny by the arm to take her with him. I think I'll take her with me. My troops need some entertainment, said Captain Ginyu. Enough, said King Vegeta. King Vegeta would throw a ray of fire at Captain Ginyu, but Rikun would get in his way and deflect the attack with a simple punch. Wow, it seems that the king is behaving very badly, said Rikun. Rikun would hit King Vegeta hard. He would fall to the ground, almost unable to move. The rest of his soldiers, seeing the great difference in power, would not dare to defend him. Look at them, they are cowards, said Barter, making fun of King Vegeta's soldiers. Bardock would try to go for Ginny, but Geese and Gordo would get in his way. You won't go anywhere, said Geese, and would hit Bardock in the stomach. Bardock would cough blood and fall on his knees. Ginny would scream for being dragged by Captain Ginyu. Bardock would not stand it. Suddenly, Bardock would explode his ki to the maximum beyond his limits. "What is that?" Goku would ask from his room. "How strange. It felt like a lot of energy exploding." Bardock's hair was flaming. It was decided to end Ginyu's special forces. King Vegeta would use his radar. Bardock's ki exceeded 80,000 units. "It's not possible. I only had 30,000, said King Vegeta. Bardock would hit Geese with a punch, taking him by surprise and leaving him on the ground. "Damn, where did he get that strength from?" said Geese. "Let her go," said furious Bardock. Bardock would throw himself at Captain Ginyu. He would release Ginny and kick Bardock when he arrived. Bardock would fly away several meters, but he would rise again and throw himself at Captain Ginyu. Both would start fighting fiercely, but Bardock would not have any chance. "It doesn't matter what you do, you can't beat me," said Captain Ginyu. Captain Ginyu would kick Bardock hard on the ribs. He would be injured and could hardly move. "As I thought, that increase in power was only temporary," said Captain Ginyu. Captain Ginyu would knock Bardock down, making him crash against the ground. Bardock would be really injured. He could hardly move. "Bardock!" shouted Ginny. "You shut up," said Captain Ginyu. Ginyu would throw a beam of ki at Ginny, but as if nothing, Goku would appear spying on the attack effortlessly. "Enough," said Goku seriously. "Hey, who are you? You look like Bardock," said Captain Ginyu. Ginyu's special forces would measure his fighting power. He only scored 15,000. "Captain, it doesn't show up in the database," said Ginny. "That's weird," said Captain Ginyu. "Hey, where are you from? Don't hurt anyone anymore. Get out of here and leave us alone," said Goku, annoyed. "Excuse me?" asked Ginyu. "Do you know who we are?" "Look, I don't care. I really want you to leave. You scare everyone," said Goku. "I think I'll have to teach you a lesson to the blows," said Captain Ginyu as he threw himself to the bones. "No, please, I don't like to fight," said Goku. "Look at him, he's a chicken," said Ginny. "I'm not a chicken, I'm a Saiyans created in a laboratory," said Goku. "Damn it, he said it," said furious Bardock. "What nonsense are you talking?" asked confused Ginyu. "I think it will be better to silence that huge pagoda," said Geese. Geese would decide to attack Goku, but by throwing a punch, he would hold his hand as if nothing. Then, Goku would squeeze Geese's fist hard. "I really don't like to fight," said Goku. "Please, get out of here. I don't want to hurt you," said Goku. "It can't be. If only he wasn't so good, it would be a very useful tool," said King Vegeta. "Geese, what's going on with you?" asked confused Ginyu. "He has a lot of strength," said Geese. "Let me go. You hurt me. It's okay," said Goku when he let him go. "Now, go home and don't bother anyone. Attack," said Ginyu. "Wait, you say it as if it were someone dangerous," said Bardock. "He has a lot of strength. Let's not underestimate him," said Geese. "Ginny, could you move away a little? I don't want you to get hurt," said Goku. "Of course," said Ginyu. The four members would throw everything at Goku. They would all start attacking him at the same time, but Goku moved with such agility that they couldn't do him the slightest damage. The Saiyans would be disconcerted by Goku's skill. The Special Forces Ginyu were recognized as the 5 most powerful soldiers after Frieza, and Goku was walking the 4 of them at the same time. At one point, Rikun would manage to lightly connect a punch to Goku's face. It wouldn't really hurt him, but something would change in Goku. His gaze would become dark. Goku would scream, raising his foot to the maximum, expelling the four away. Goku's eyes would transmit hate as a result of the blow. "Hey you," Goku said when he pointed to Rikun. "That hurt me a little, but it was very annoying." Rikun would be terrified by Goku's power. Everyone's radars had exploded due to the large amount of energy. "It's not true. How is it possible that he has so much power?" Ginyu would ask furiously. "Wait, that of the experiment." "Goku, don't leave them alive. They are bad and they kill Saiyans," Vegeta said. Goku would pass at great speed among the first four members of Ginyu's forces. He had hit each of them, and that way, everyone would faint. "How did he do it?" Ginyu said. "I couldn't even read his movements." You are the father of these fools? Take them away. I haven't killed them yet," Goku said. "They're not my sons, idiot," Ginyu said. "Don't make me repeat it again," Goku said. "Goku, kill him," Bardock said. "If you don't, Frieza will tell you, and Frieza will destroy our planet." Ginyu would fly away trying to escape, but Goku would catch him in an instant. Then he would kick him, making him fall to the ground. Ginyu would hit him hard, hurting himself. "Disgusting worm," Ginyu said. Ginyu would throw an attack at Goku, but the Saiyans would appear behind Ginyu. From a blow to his back, he would take his hand the other side. Ginyu would see Goku's hand going through his stomach. "It's not true," Ginyu said, agonizing. "He did it. After all, he did it," Bardock said, astonished. "I'm sorry. I don't like this fight. But if the planet is going to die for just your life, I can't allow it," Goku said. Goku would take his hand from inside Ginyu, and he would fall to the ground. Ginyu had just died. Goku had done it, after all.
"I can't believe it. You really did it," Bardock said. "Do what?" Goku would ask. "You killed someone," Bardock said. "Well, I call it saving the planet," Goku said. "You know, a life for the whole planet. It's a matter of numbers." "Goku, you're amazing. You're really strong," Ginyu said. "I don't think it's that big of a deal," Goku said. All the Saiyans were excited. They would approach Goku to congratulate him. King Vegeta felt relieved. "I just need a little pressure. It's having a reason to fight, and he will," King Vegeta said. "Come on, Goku. Let's go home. There are a lot of people here," Jinne said. "Wait, what will happen to those guys?" Goku would ask. "Don't worry, Bardock will take care of it," Jinne said. "Guys," Bardock said when he called them. All the Saiyans would launch a key attack on the special forces of Ginyu. They would kill them before they woke up. Meanwhile, in Frieza's ship, the evil Emperor would have no news of the special forces Ginyu. "Where did those useless people go?" Frieza would ask. "It's not possible that they have disappeared that way. I love Frieza." "His tracers are offline," Bree Blue said. "It will be impossible to communicate with them." "How are his tracers offline?" Frieza would ask. "Well, that's what marks our records," Bree Blue said. "It's as if they had been destroyed." "Have they deserted?" Kikuno would ask. "Maybe they are traitors." "I would expect that from anyone but Ginyu," Frieza said. "I want you to find out what happened." One of Frieza's soldiers would run in. He looked quite upset. "Great Frieza," the mad soldier said. Frieza would throw a beam from here to his shoulder. The soldier would be seriously injured. "Don't scream," Frieza said. "What happened?"
They killed the Special Forces Jinyu, the soldier said. What? Frieza said, disconcerted. That's right. Our men found their bodies. It seems that someone beat them almost without fighting, the soldier said. They don't have big wounds. They were precise blows, so it wasn't a fight. Someone very strong killed them. That doesn't make sense, Frieza said. Frieza would get up from his throne. He would walk around the room thinking about what to do. From his ship, he would observe the planet Vegeta. He would remember the situation that had happened with King Vegeta and the funds they lost. I don't think I need them anymore, Frieza said seriously. Great Frieza, could it be? Beery Blue said. That's right. I don't know what happens on that planet, but it brings more problems than solutions, Frieza said. They eliminated the Special Forces Jinyu. They gave me a great guarantee. They will be almost irreplaceable. Frieza would go outside the ship, finding himself in space. He would observe the planet Vegeta with contempt. He would point up, creating a big ball of ki. Never again, disgusting apes, Frieza said. On the planet Vegeta, everyone would see how the sky was illuminated. What is that? Jinyu said, terrified. It can't be. We're finished, Bardock said. Goku would appear. He would see the big ball of ki, nothing to reach the planet Vegeta. It's not true. If that touches the planet, we're finished, Bardock said. Goku would fly at high speed and raise his ki to the maximum. He would join his hands and throw a big ki beam towards that giant ball. Frieza's ki ball would lose speed little by little until it would stop completely. It's not true, Frieza said from his ship. Goku made a great effort but still managed to reject it. Suddenly, a strong pain in his head would bother him and his nose would bleed. Goku's ki would explode, throwing away Frieza's attack. It can't be. Nobody could do something like that, Frieza said. This doesn't make sense. Great Frieza, there's definitely someone very powerful there, Bree Blue said. That damn King Vegeta surely has something to do with this, Frieza said. Goku would fall to the ground. He felt really bad. Jinyu and Bardock would go to help him. Goku, what's wrong? Jinyu would ask. Goku would scream in despair as he held his head. A type of reaction, Goku has little time since he woke up, Bardock said. Goku's ki would be out of control. He would begin to emanate a large amount of energy through his body. Then Bardock and Jin would be forced to leave there. Goku would create a great explosion of ki around him, destroying everything in his path. Luckily, he had not hurt anyone since he had taken distance in time. Heavens, that was dangerous, Bardock said. What's wrong with Goku? Jin would ask, worried about him. I don't know, Bardock said. Moments later, Frieza would reach the planet Vegeta. Everyone would be really terrified by his presence. Frieza floated at a low level from the ground without the Saiyans taking their eyes on him. The King Vegeta would appear, trying to make time for Goku to appear. I want explanations, Frieza said seriously. Great Frieza, I don't know what you're talking about, Vegeta said. Don't play dumb. What did you do with that money you stole? Frieza said, and take the King Vegeta by the neck. Then Frieza would begin to tighten his neck with force. For your own good, I suggest you speak before I exterminate everyone, Frieza said. Jinyu and Bardock were desperate trying to wake up Goku, but he was still unconscious. It can't be. He doesn't wake up at all, Jin said. "Come on, Goku, you have to wake up. Frieza is here," Bardock said. After several attempts, Goku would finally wake up. He would open his eyes even though he looked upset. "Goku, you finally wake up," Jin said. Goku would get out of there without giving any kind of explanation. In an instant, the location of Frieza would arrive. "Who are you?" Frieza would ask. "Let go of King Vegeta," Goku said seriously. "As you wish," Frieza said. Frieza would throw King Vegeta aside, knocking him down at a risk. "Tell me, do you have anything to do with the attack that throws the planet?" Frieza would ask. "Then you attacked the planet Vegeta," Goku said seriously while compressing his muscles. "And if I did, what?" Frieza said. Goku would throw himself like a torpedo towards Frieza, hitting him hard. Frieza would be fired far away, rolling on the ground. All the Saiyans would be terrified to see how someone had been able to knock down Frieza. Frieza would stand up furious. All the Saiyans would flee from there, fearing that something would happen to them. Only a few would stay, but at a safe distance. Meanwhile, Goku was ready to finish Frieza. "It's not bad at all. It's too much to be a dirty ape," Frieza said. Frieza would throw himself with everything towards Goku. He would arrive with a strong punch to his face, but he would barely turn his face to one side. "It's not true," Frieza said disconcerted. Goku would hit Frieza's stomach. He would be bent over and with his eyes blank. He could barely move.
"I am Goku, the Saiyan experiment designed to finish you," Goku said. "And I swear that I will exterminate you." Goku would hit Frieza with a series of consecutive blows. The evil Emperor could not dodge all his attacks. Finally, Goku would elevate him to the heights of the sky with a kick. Then he would attack him with a rain of tequila balls that would hit him even though he was covered. "Where does this worm get so much energy from?" Frieza said, furious. Suddenly, Goku would appear behind Frieza, and with a hammer blow he would knock him down. The evil Emperor would hit him hard. Frieza would leave a big well after his fall. Goku looked like nothing, as if all that attack meant nothing to him at all. Suddenly, where Frieza was would generate a great explosion. The evil Emperor would emerge in his last form. "What the hell?" Goku said confused. "That's Frieza?" Frieza would break his neck and accommodate his body. He was as if nothing. "You must feel really proud. No one had taken me to this point," Frieza said. "The Saiyans will be the first to know this form. My last transformation, the most definitive of all." Then Goku would descend. He felt the great energy of Frieza. "I don't like this fighting, but for some reason when I see you, I feel like breaking all your bones." Furious, Goku said. "What's wrong with him?" Shocked Jin would ask. "I don't know. It looks like he just wants to fight Frieza. It must be something that was pending while they worked on him," Bardock said. "So, when do you want?" Frieza said. Goku would throw everything at Frieza. He would arrive with a flying kick, but Goku would continue long because Frieza had easily dodged it. Then Goku would return to Frieza. He would attack him with everything, but his attacks were useless. "How is it possible?" Goku would ask disconcerted when he noticed that he could not connect a single attack. "Oh, you're not doing it wrong," Frieza said. "Feel good about taking me to this point." Frieza would throw Goku away with a single kick. He would fall painfully several meters away. "It can't be," Goku said when holding his ribs. "So that's what the lost funds were about?" Frieza said. "They were working on creating this mutant to defeat me."
but it won't be enough. Bastard, don't think you'll get away with it, Goku said. Goku would throw a big kick at Frieza, but he would manage to contain it with just the palm of his hand. Come on, do you really think you can destroy me? Frieza would ask. Our levels are really different, but if you want to try your luck while I'm with you, it would be a good exercise. Damn, Goku said. Goku would raise his ki to the maximum, as much as he could. He would throw everything at Frieza and try to connect a hit, but it would be really impossible. Frieza made fun of Goku by just dodging his attacks. Goku had nothing to do. He would keep trying even if he couldn't. Come on, so here are my funds, Frieza said. Frieza would hit Goku in the stomach, then 2 precise blows to the chest. Goku would be motionless due to the damage, and he would cough blood. Then Frieza would hold Goku by the neck with his tail and lift him from the ground. I plan to recover the money they stole from me, so I can make you an offer, Frieza said. Work for me and I will spare your life. That never, Goku said. Frieza would start hitting Goku over and over again without giving him a chance at all. Come on, after all, you are mine, Frieza said. They made you with the money they stole from me, so you belong to me. Frieza would keep hitting Goku with everything, but he wouldn't give up for anything in the world. We have to do something, Bardock said. Bardock, you are crazy. We have no chance against him, Vegeta said. If we don't do something, we will die anyway. Kakarot is our only hope, Bardock said. Darling? Jean said. What? Bardock said. If you called Goku by the name of your son, it means you are desperate, Vegeta said. I trust him, Jean said. Jin would approach the fight. Bardock would inevitably follow her. Damn, Vegeta said. King Vegeta would give the order to his soldiers. Several Saiyans would go to Frieza. From a distance, they would launch several ki attacks. Frieza would resist them with a ki barrier around him. What do they want? Frieza said. In that distraction, Goku would bite his tail, Frieza would scream in pain and let him go. Goku would make some jumps backwards. It doesn't matter what happens to me, I won't give up. Goku would scream after biting Frieza's tail. Goku was ready to fight Frieza. He had freed himself from his grip, but he knew he had no chance against Frieza. Even so, he wouldn't give up so easily. I'll finish you anyway, Goku said. I'm still waiting for you to do that, Frieza said. Goku looked really upset. Finally, he would take courage and launch again with everything towards Frieza. He would attack him again with the same result. He couldn't connect a single attack. It can't be, I'll never beat this step, Goku said. Frieza would hit Goku in the neck. He would take a few steps back while he was holding on. No, Goku, Ginny said, terrified. Goku had serious breathing problems. The blow had been very precise. What is that? Spectators, Frieza said while looking to one side. Wow, so they didn't leave here? Frieza would see all the Saiyans that were still there. I see you want to die before time, Frieza said. Frieza would launch an energy attack at them. Although he hadn't hurt them directly, the energy expansion would throw them away. Enough, furious Goku said. Goku would reach Frieza in an instant with a punch. Incredibly, Frieza had not been able to dodge the attack. Damn ape, Frieza said. Frieza would throw a kick, but Goku would cover himself at the right time and would answer with a kick in his chest. Frieza would move away a few meters, scraping his feet on the ground. "It's not true," Frieza said, furious. "Where did you get more strength?" Goku would have a strange, shiny aura around him. His hair would start to flame. "I won't let you touch anyone," Goku said, determined. "If necessary, I will kill you." Goku would attack Frieza again. This time the evil Emperor would notice the power of his attacks. Goku would gradually get stronger as time went on. "I don't understand. What gives him so much energy?" Frieza thought, worried. Frieza would manage to hit Goku in the chest, moving him away, but in an instant Goku would recover and launch again to Frieza, this time with a strong kick in his chest. "Damn," Frieza said, furious. "It would be better if I fought seriously." Frieza would make a key explosion, throwing Goku away just with the energy expansion. Goku couldn't believe it. Frieza's power had suddenly increased. "It can't be. What's going to happen?" Jean said. "Jean, we better get out of here," Bardock said. "I don't plan on leaving Goku alone," Jean said. "We'll only get in the way here," Vegeta said. But Jean said the ground under them would crack. Puddles of lava would come out in various parts of the earth. "What's going on?"
Ginny would ask. "I can't believe it. Those two have so much power that they are making the planet into pieces," Vegeta said. "Damn, we have no choice but to flee from here." Bardock said, "I don't even think about leaving my home." Ginny said, "Then you will die here." Bardock said, Goku and Frieza would continue in their fight. Frieza was giving a big beating to Goku. He was moving everywhere while he was still attacking him. A storm would begin to form in the sky. Vegeta's planet resisted less and less. Goku would launch hundreds of attacks from here to Frieza, but he was dodging them all. In that way, the ground would be even more affected by the giant explosions from here. "It's still like this, and you will be the one who destroys the planet," Frieza said with a ruthless smile. "Damn," Goku said. Goku would try to be careful, but that would make everything more difficult for him. He had the problem that he couldn't attack freely. Besides that, Frieza was stronger than him. "You know what? I'm tired of this," Frieza said. Frieza would explode his ki to the maximum. He was tired of games. Goku would be terrified by all the power he felt from his opponent. "No, it can't be. I can't let Frieza destroy this planet," Goku said. "I was created to kill you and protect the planet, Vegeta." Frieza would rise to the top of the sky and throw a great ray of energy. Goku would rise to sustain the attack, but it didn't seem to be enough. Goku would fall little by little. It only delayed the destruction of the planet. Some Saiyans would begin to try to flee, although the great storm would create difficulties in their escapes and some ships would be destroyed. Goku would begin to force his ki to the maximum. He wouldn't let the planet be destroyed for nothing in the world. Little by little, his ki would rise. Suddenly, Goku would create an explosion of ki around him, transforming into the Super Saiyan for the first time. "What is that?" Frieza would ask, terrified. Goku would launch a great ki attack, counteracting Frieza's attack. That ability would be dodged by Frieza, but by very little. The evil Emperor would be terrified by so much power in a single moment. Before he could react to something, Goku would reach him with a strong blow to his stomach. Frieza would cough due to the force of the attack. "It can't be," Frieza thought, terrified. Goku would hold Frieza's face, would descend at great speed with him, and would make him crash against the ground. Then Goku would fall on Frieza, stepping on his stomach. The evil Emperor would be seriously injured. It's incredible. Goku got very strong of blow, Bardock said. It's our salvation. Goku will win, Ginny said, excited. Even if he wins, we are lost, Vegeta said. Everyone would observe around him. The beautiful planet was in terrible condition. Hundreds of lava jets would come out everywhere, and the tremors would be too powerful. Get out of here. There's nothing to do, Vegeta said. Wait, what will you do? Bardock would ask. Nothing. I'll stay here, Vegeta said. A captain sinks with his ship. Frieza would stand up really sore. He could hardly move. You're a damn cheater, Frieza said. You can't get so strong just because. Shut up, Goku said. Goku would attack Frieza with everything. The evil Emperor would have no chance. Little by little he would wear him out without giving him time to defend himself. In a matter of seconds, Goku would give him the final blow. Frieza would fall to the ground, unable to move. Goku would walk slowly towards him. He would see how he suffered. Look what you got, Goku said. I don't care, Frieza said. Why? Anyway, you will die. What are you talking about? Goku said. Come on, just look around you, Frieza said. Goku would realize late. The whole planet was about to explode. I'm a cold demon. I can survive in space, but you can't. You need oxygen or you will die. Frieza said, damn, Goku said. Goku would fly away looking for a solution. Frieza would throw a ki beam at his back, but Goku would answer with the same attack. Finally, Frieza would receive the attack directly, exploding in a ki bomb. Goku would go with Bardock and Ginny. They were waiting for him. We have to get out of here, Bardock said. Bardock and Ginny would take Goku to a ship so they could escape. King Vegeta was observing his planet. He didn't move at all in the world. Come on, stop being like this and come with us, Bardock said. This is my planet and I will share your fate, King Vegeta said. Don't be stupid. It doesn't make sense to die here, Ginny said. Go away. I have nothing to do elsewhere, King Vegeta said. Our friends didn't have more time, so they would leave him there. Goku and the others would get on the ship and take off. When flying, they would have certain difficulties since the storm was too strong. King Vegeta would go for Frieza's location. He would have cut him into pieces with his destroyed body. You slaved us for years, and messing with us cost you your life, King Vegeta said. You don't know the pleasure that gives me, the fact that you die on our planet. Frieza would open his eyes, although he would not speak. King Vegeta would fall seated in fear. It can't be that he is alive in that state, King Vegeta said. Frieza from his eyes would launch 2 ki lasers, thus eliminating King Vegeta. Goku and the others would manage to escape the planet with great difficulty. We did it, Ginny said. I'm sorry, I didn't think our fight would cause this, Goku said. Don't worry, Frieza was going to kill us anyway, Bardock said. You saved us, but what are we going to do now? Goku said. There is a planet near here called Earth. It is said that it is very quiet and that its inhabitants are humans. They are beings like us, but without a tail, Bardock said. Without a tail, Ginny said. How disgusting. Hey, it's not that bad. It's like when they cut our tail, Bardock said. It's not the same not having a tail for a few days until you grow up without it. Poor, ugly babies, Ginny said. Tell me, do they lay eggs? I don't know.
I can't imagine what kind of shape they have to reproduce if they are beings without a tail, Bardock said. Hey, how do babies do? Goku would ask. Goku had no idea since he was born artificially. Wow, that's something complicated to explain now. Leave it for another time, Bardock said. Okay, Goku said. The beautiful planet would explode completely. Some Saiyans would stay there and could not save themselves. Days later, Frieza's troops roamed the space. They were being commanded by King Cold, Frieza's father. It can't be. He doesn't appear anywhere. My son is a cold demon. He has to be alive, King Cold said. We're doing everything possible to find him, but he doesn't appear anywhere, Kikono said. I found him, a soldier said. That soldier would show the remains of Frieza. Only half of his body was left. He had his waist up, and he was missing an arm. Frieza was still alive, although he was close to dying. Frieza's soldiers would go to his rescue, heal him, and rebuild his parts with metal pieces. After a great task, they would be able to rebuild it completely. Frieza would wake up and notice his state. What happened? Frieza would ask, disconcerted. Wow, you're still alive, King Cold said. They say some Saiyans beat you. No, they weren't some Saiyans. It was the Saiyans, Frieza said, terrified. What are you talking about? King Cold said. He was an artificial Saiyans. They created the legendary Super Saiyans, Frieza said. That the legend of the Super Saiyans was true, King Cold said. What do you mean? Frieza would ask. There is a legend that I want to tell you, but first, try to recover. Tomorrow, some specialists will come and see how to really rebuild you, and not with metal pieces, King Cold said. Frieza would observe his hands and the rest of his body. He would notice the metal pieces everywhere. Damn, Goku, you're going to pay me, Frieza said. On Earth, Goku and the others were ready to start a new life. Heavens, there are no more Saiyans here, Goku said. Some are elsewhere, while others went to other planets. But don't worry, now let's find a way to build a home, Bardock said. And now, how will we survive? Goku would ask. There are many animals here, so we can live in the house without any problem, Jin said. Don't worry, I'll cook the food you like so much. Months later, Frieza's ship would be peeking through the ground. Frieza was as new and strengthened, since he had trained hard to take revenge on Goku. With this is the land, the planet where that worm hid, Frieza said. Now I will pay for everything he did to me. Goku would finish saying Frieza while he saw everything from his ship. What could happen now that Frieza returned? Will Goku be able to defeat him? And also, how strong will the new Frieza be? We will know all that in the next part of this theory. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more theories. See you in a next video.